A warm welcome to all of you on this utterly glorious day. Positive vibes all around us, nigh on perfect conditions. There is a thrilling football match in prospect here, and we will be getting underway very shortly. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. There's the whistle, and here we go. So they meet again, these sides resuming hostilities at the start of the second half of the season. He's in space and looking for options. Rashford! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made.
So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, this guy, Donnarumma, really is a generational talent, Peter. I suppose you have to be good if you're a goalkeeper and your name's Gianluigi. He really has inherited the mantle from his namesake. There might be room for improvement with his kicking, but otherwise, he is nigh on perfect.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Stefan de Vrij. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mohamed Salah. Rashford. And it's Rashford. Rashford. Lovely bit of skill. Bruno Fernandes. Alexander-Arnold.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Great defending, strong and determined. That was good alertness. So it is still 0-0. Konate. And Tsimikas. And back to the goalkeeper. Konate. And he's found a way past. Chance to... Oh, shooting chance! They want to be quick to recover this. Gravenberg to McAllister. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Bruno Fernandes. Rashford. Gravenberg kept his eye on it, and he's there. Gakpo. Ahmad. Rafinha. And here's Messi. Chance to finish. Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
And here's Messi. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Oh, he's taken it. And it's Messi. It's a good spell of possession, this.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Bruno Fernandes. And here's Mbappe. Spread it left. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Gravenberg did just about enough to come out on top there. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0.
Which way will things go in the second half?
How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Yeah, the scoreline doesn't tell the whole story, as one side has been significantly better, at least defensively.
So we reached the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Manchester United have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and...
He's had a hit! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, the most exciting sight on a football pitch. He had too much trickery for that defence. Brilliant.
Ahmad. Rafinha. The ball is bounced loose now. He's in a good position here. Konate tries to clear. Oh, they can break here. Gakpo fiddles it through, and he's picked out the run. Now that's well seen too. And we're not going to make any further progress now.
71,649.
And still, we await the first breakthrough. Bruno Fernandes. And here's Rashford. Bruno Fernandes. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Ah, now can they counter? And he's being shifted off it. Rafinha. Rafinha powering forward here. That is lovely. And Messi! Manchester United with the corner, they're first. Messi plays it short. Can he finish? Oh, it's there! Finally the breakthrough!
What a time to take the lead, but now comes the dilemma of whether you ought to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience. Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Manchester United have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Gakpo.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And and the finish! There it is! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
Number 7, Luis Diaz. Substitution.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go one better, possibly.
Konate, McAllister. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Mbappe!
Added minute has been indicated.
And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
Guerrero. Bradley gets it clear. Could be danger here. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. De Ligt. And that is as far as it goes. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. The end of the game. Reflections?
Well, I think all things considered, Peter, this was a fair result. Both sides showed the right qualities to try and win it and, you know, ultimately ended up cancelling each other out, at least result-wise. I think any other outcome, I don't think would have been fair.
So that's it for today. Thank you, Jim, and good afternoon all.